Well, it is Wednesday. It is 7,
Mhm.
and we are the number one all women's sports show that there is. You can find on this Woman Crush Wednesday. We are the ATeam guys. Thank you for joining us. My name is Amber.
And this is Amanda.
Here's Amanda right over there. How you doing, Amanda?
I'm good. I got my little, Texas Syndicate jersey on today.
Nice.
Yes, I do.
Loving it.
Do you want to introduce our guests tonight?
Is that a prelude into what's going to be happening?
Just maybe.
Just a little
Maybe.
bit? No, go ahead. You've got the honors. This is all
Mm-hmm.
yours.
So we are having the guru of the Texas Syndicate on our show tonight, everyone. And yes, she happens to be a woman.
Oh,
And she does a lot of the marketing stuff also at Texas Syndicate. So I'm really excited to have her on, and she can tell us a lot of what has been happening over there. So without further ado, welcome Heidi. Hi, Heidi.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
So, Heidi, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're doing for the Texas Syndicate with the Continental Football League.
Okay, so I am the director of operations for the Huntsville Rockets team that's in Alabama, that's semi-pro team. We were national championships last year. I handled behind the scenes housing, different types of things for the players, as well as their marketing, traveling, and that kind of stuff. So they Texas Syndicate picked up Coach Champagne as the DC coach, and they were looking for somebody in marketing. And Quincy, he referred me to Quincy, and he interviewed me, and here I am. Quincy, I absolutely love him, and that's my right hand right there.
nice.
Nice.
So then what made you want to get into something of this capacity? It's a pretty tough male dominated kind of thing to get into. And I can tell already you a tough kind of woman, but
I was always raised like I was the first female of 13 male cousins above me. So I grew up to where if they could do it, I could do it. I didn't care if they were playing softball in the fields in no shoes. I was out there with them. So my grandparents were very good about letting her join it. I didn't want to let them. It was I can do it better than you type deal. But I never really liked football, so we're gonna start there.
what?
I was a hockey girl. The Tampa Bay Lightning is definitely my number one team. I lived in Florida for over 20 years. But I got down here and I was in the restaurant industry. That's my background, doing some marketing and events and stuff, and came across the owner for the Alabama Beavers. Which we all know how that went. But I got involved towards the end when there was that huge media and the split between them and the Astros.
Right.
And the Huntsville Rockets picked up the players from the Beavers. And I just I owe everything that I really know, honestly, from CJ, Coach Champagne, and the owner, Nicholas Benjamin of the Huntsville Rockets. And those players just welcomed me with open arms. And I fell in love with the players before I fell in love with the game, if that makes sense. So my passion is more not so much for the way the game's played. It's more of making sure that the players are successful when they're not playing, making sure that they're mentally ready to go into their games, making sure that they're physically able to go into those games, that they're getting recovery services that they need after the games, and just, being there if they needed somebody to talk to or, vent to or something like that. So I'm more on the player side than is how I started.
Right.
I wanted to also ask you, so you brought up the Alabama Beavers, right? With the
Yeah.
IFA, as we all know. So what is it that you're telling players and that you're telling fans out there that you believe in the Continental Football League over that of
So that IFA situation from the get-go with the Jason gentleman and that kind of stuff was the pieces never fit in the puzzle. So you were always trying to find that next puzzle. Like you could never build your frame for the puzzle. You could never get pieces to fit, but there was always more pieces thrown in to, distract you from that other puzzle. And it was everything went through that gentleman, as in this league with Manny and the Continental Football League. It's more of everybody's here as a family. We have group discussions and talks and conversations and how we're going to do everything together, and that we want them to be part of the community. And that's one of the biggest things that I really like about this when James brought me on board, because of course I was hesitant due to that situation. And it was just being able to say, okay, now you guys can own us. Like we're here for you. We're here for your games. We want to help you guys. We want to help the kids and do youth camps and that kind of stuff. So I think that's what bought me in, was the fact that the community actually has a say so in what we're doing.
Yeah, that's great. Go ahead, Amber.
What are some of the other passions, I guess, off the field that would be beneficial for you in the capacity that you're serving?
As in the marketing side?
Volunteer work, marketing, charity, regular
So
9 to 5, being a mom, being a woman.
Well, I am a mother of a 2-year-old, so you may see him jump up in here and when he's ready for attention. But I do have a 25-year-old and a 23-year-old as well. Both of them are, and my 20-year-old
over.
Yeah, big range.
My 23-year-old was really big into sports, so I guess you could say this is more of a heartfelt type thing too, because I was a single mom at the time, so trying to make sure that they got where they needed to do while they were playing, so now I can actually enjoy it, or they can come and enjoy it with me. So there's that. But the main thing that I think reaches out to us is like every player that we have has a charity or a foundation or something that's close to them, whether it's Children for Literacy or it may be they've had somebody that's had cancer that was dear and near to them. So my goal is to make sure that if we can't do something with every one of them, we are doing something with some type of either going to the hospital and talking to people that are in there, or without letting all my secrets out of the bag, being able to do certain charity events with, the kids and youth camps and the Delta Kappa Gamma. I think I said that right this time. With the literacy program, I heard that Texas is really big on that, on, Read Across Texas. So a lot of players have reached out when we do their interview, like that's something that they really want to do and give back to the community while they're down here.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. I wanted to ask you too, what's it like working with Quincy and the whole team over there? And what have you learned from them and vice versa? What would you say they've also learned from you?
So I already have my background with Champaign, so we kind of go way back. But working with Quincy is actually really an honor. The man is very straightforward. There's no like, I wonder what he's thinking. Am I doing a great job? And 9 times out of 10, I'll be, all my posts will pop up and he'll be like, oh, that's so great. And there's no negativity that really comes out of anything that does. If there's something that he wants me to add or correct, it's just being on that. There's just been immediately a respect level, I think, on both ends for us. Working with Ned, him being out of town, that's just bringing somebody new in, and that has its ups, downs, and challenges as well. And then the players, like I love my players. Trayvon Williams, that's, everybody's seen him already on our podcast, and the gentleman that were here on the podcast on Monday, my dynamic duo that's going to come out and show you guys some tricks on the field. I just think that we all learn from each other because we respect each other. So it could be something as small as somebody's favorite color to like, hey, I can call you out. Like you're dragging in about 20 seconds back there. Let's pick it up. So I think we all just jumped into this with a roundabout heartfelt respect for each other. And I think that's what we learn on a daily basis, is how deep that respect really turns into, and it turns into a family, which is something I wasn't expecting. I was just like, oh, I'll do marketing and, I'm good to go. And everybody's just kind of been like open arms.
Yeah, that's cool. Amber?
So the marketing, I know COFL is fresh out. How are you anticipating the whole marketing aspect behind it, and the growth that you would like to see just in the inaugural season with its comeback?
So with the marketing aspect on it, from like COFL, pretty much gives us our leeway within most aspects, depending on what we're doing. Of course, guidelines on when we can post somebody that's signed or something like that. And I just really want to see the community marketing grow on our aspect. That's the growth that I want to see, to where we can get the people that are around the stadium. And it's not just, we don't want everybody to say, hey, this is just, I'm just going to use this as an example, Pflugerville's team. Like, no, we want to represent Round Rock and Austin and Georgetown and Liberty Hill. And like, we want to be here for that whole central area. So my goal really is to let them know, and the smaller, like mom and pop places too, hey, there's a place for you guys here too. Like, come be on our podcast. Come join us, come be out at the game, kind of have a promo table, something like that. I just really want to see more community marketing with everybody.
And you talk about podcasts, right? As far as, tell us how important the COFL feels, and you guys feel too with your team, that media is for you all. And how can any other platform reach out to be a part of COFL too, and with the team?
So with the podcast, the reason we think it's so important is because each podcast we try to do something a little different. I know that Jason has his the X-Fan show, and different teams and stuff are on there. And then we have the one podcast at the moment, the Texas Sydicate tonight, to where we want to bring in family and the players. And I don't think a lot of podcasts do that. They have like more coaches on, and they have more of the internal stuff, not like the people that really want to talk to the community, because they're like, hey, we're here, we want to help support you too. So being able to get that message out, that the players have a voice too, is really important to us. We do have another podcast coming up. I don't have the release date for it. I will be a lot more on that one. But we will be picking out more community-based people, more sponsors that are with us, or people that do have questions can, hey, I got questions. Okay, well, let's go ahead and invite you on the podcast tonight and have those types of conversations, to where it's a community owned team. So therefore it should be a community owned podcast. Right. And then with COFL, I think that everybody should participate in that media aspect with their teams, moving into that type of direction. So that way it doesn't feel like we're as hidden. I feel like, coming from the IFA situation, that if you're not in the media and you're not talking to people, I feel like you're hiding stuff. Does that make sense? In an aspect. The IFA did a lot of hiding, and then when stuff came out, it was immediate, oh, I already have a response for that, and then cut it off, and everybody else is the bad guy. So
right.
I just
transparency, you want, like, COFL is willing to give that transparency, which a lot of fans crave right now.
They really do. I mean, we definitely see it with the changes between the NFL and the UFL, right? We know that before the UFL merged, you had XFL and USFL, and they were very like fan goal oriented, more interaction with the fans, more immediate attention to the fans, more access for the fans. And I see that the COFL is definitely taking a step, but you're going even a step further and you're allowing the community, the businesses, the clubs, the schools, the
Mm-hmm.
boosters, all of these other elements that have not been tapped, the
Yeah.
opportunity to be involved, whether it's just being on the podcast or just
Mm-hmm.
sending out questions to get answered, or even going as far as to potential sponsorships.
Mm-hmm.
What other aspects do you think that you could possibly generate to help bring COFL to the forefront of football?
It's just staying in that, like the gentlemen were out with you ladies at the Dream Bowl and in the weekend down there, and just the feedback I received from them, like, the NFL scouts were surprised to see somebody, from our league, and that shows them, like, we're here to support you too. Yeah, the NFL gets their funding and their money too, but do they really honestly get support from lower leagues that are underneath them that have people that could potentially, still go up into their leagues? So them just being able to join that, and it's just hearing our voice at this point, saying, hey, we're here. Like, you want to talk to us, we're here. We're gonna, what are you looking for? So we know, and we can get our guys trained, and maybe they won't be that way, but you guys can come out on an off day and come see us too. And it's just showing each other support. I think the world in general, not just football, has lost that aspect of being like, I'm still here for you,
Yeah,
regardless of what's going
I think
on.
it's kind of faded since COVID, but I
Yeah.
am glad to see that a lot of entities are trying to bring that personal touch back. And I
Mhm.
will commend the COFL for not only recognizing it, but taking the steps to go beyond, not just the
Mhm.
fan experience, but the business experience, kids'
Mhm.
experiences, and even the women's experiences.
Yeah.
So I
We
love that.
we do have a lot of stuff that you ladies are gonna like our tryouts. We're gonna have some beauty queens coming out that are gonna be doing autographs at our tryouts.
I'm so
We
glad you saw that segue. Aw.
um Delta Gamma Kappa, Delta
Yep.
Kappa Gamma. They're gonna be out doing our tryouts is on February 28th. So we're not doing just the tryouts. We're doing a live tryout. So anybody in the community can come see them. We're also doing a youth camp right before the tryouts from 10 to 12. And we're doing a literacy drop off to where you can do book drop offs and school supplies and that kind of stuff. And the ladies from Delta Kappa Gamma are so supportive in that, and us trying to support them as well in that aspect. And the beauty queens and stuff that are coming out, they're already starting to take donations to bring out to that day. And then, possibly doing stuff for the girls, like doing cheer camps and stuff that are still sponsored by, hey, come do a workout with the players. It doesn't matter if you're a cheerleader or you're running track or you're whatever your sport is, come out. We're going to have, workout days where you guys can work out with the players. So we want, it doesn't gender isn't a relevance to us. We want everybody to be able to enjoy the team.
And that's where I kind of honestly wish too that competition wasn't so relevant right now, because I feel like, if everyone would start embracing how special it is to have all these different entities and all these different entities start working together more, I mean, the fan base will then just go from, it'll just cycle. You know what I mean? Like in rotation. And with how and when each league is starting, I just think that that's so important. What are you most excited about for kickoff?
I think I'm most excited about watching the players see the fans come out and support them. Knowing that they've been out there. Like, I'm excited about training camp because it's not just a physical training camp. They're going to be doing financial classes, and they're going to be doing mental health classes, and they're going to be doing community events and working on character building and team building. And so it's not just a physical camp that they're coming out to. So all of that going into, our preseason game. And then, we have some more stuff in the works, and then going into the season. I just want the guys, wait until you guys like actually meet the players. Like these are not just your everyday players. Like they want to, yeah, they love the game of football, but they just want to give back so much that it's just unreal. Like everything matters to them. For being able to, so just being able to see their face with their first win, because it's against the Toros and we already know what's happening. So since they want to, throw a little shade, I can throw some.
Right. It's
But,
almost as though COFL is not just the Continental Football League, it's the Community Football League.
Correct.
And I'm about that aspect of it. That is where my passion lies, is when you see something just start at the very, very root and it takes hold and it brings the diversity, it brings the character, it brings the natural competition, but also unifies an entire community. And it gets every aspect of it, from the oldest to the youngest, men and women, religion, race, politics, all of that's irrelevant. We're here for football. We're here to have fun, and we're here to support the community as a whole. And I got to tell you, Heidi, I am just completely enamored of what it is that you're doing, what the COFL is bringing forth for football, and the opportunities that not only the communities, but the players get to have as a result. Because these are things that you can't get any other place. You really can't.
And they're not just, being successful on the field. Like they're going to be able to see. And that's why I said I want to see their faces, because they're going to be able to see that success, because they know that they did this. They know that they reached out to this community, and this is their community.
Yeah.
Like, this is what, regardless of where they came or where they've played from, like they did they took the time and dug into the community to do it, and to make sure that everybody knew, hey, we're here for you. We're here to support you. It doesn't matter the situation you're going through. Hey, put that situation on the back burner and come see us. Let us give you some fun for a couple hours, and, just forget what everything else that's going on. And their faces are just, that's what I want to see, is their faces.
I love it.
Go ahead. How's the players stacking up? How's that all going?
So actually we have a really, really great roster.
You do.
Roster.
Yeah, you do. Tell us about it.
There's so many on there that, just put me in awe, like, because of course, when you do the marketing, you go, oh, let me see who's got the highest views and all that other stuff. Some of them just immediately blew me away with the comments and the views and stuff like that. So I think that the other teams are underestimating the players that we have and the ability. And when you feel like you're in the right place and everything else fits into place, you play better. You succeed because you're a team. You're not out there playing by yourself. You're not out there just playing your DB position or the QB position. You're out there as your whole team, and you play as a team, and that success just follows you and comes through. So, I'm super excited to see some of that. Some of them will be in town on the 28th. So if you ladies want to come down to the tryouts and get some one-on-ones with them, they will be here helping out with. There's Coach We Over Me. That is his famous saying. It's never just one person, even from admin all the way down. Like, and that's also something that I've seen doing this, is that if your admin staff doesn't believe in what you're doing, the players and the coaches and stuff can feel that as well. So it has to be a belief system all the way down the chain and the chain of command, or it's just not going to be a successful turnout. But yeah, our players are really like, if you guys watched the Syndicate podcast on Monday with Rashad
I did.
Yeah, so they're still debating. They still got their little text chat going on about working out before they get down here and getting ready to, make some moves that people are going to see. And they got their little dynamic duo names they're working on for so everybody knows, and we can get some graphics on the screens for them. And Trayvon's already got the Continentals vote. Trayvon was the first one on there. Mr. Manning came full-fledged. Like, he already know. Like, so there's film that they haven't seen. Like, some of these guys have films that haven't been like publicized or put on that. So, and I know the Toros sneak in to try and see what film, we're playing on those things. I can see them. It's okay. We're not scared to show who we are and who's on that team. So, I mean, if they think they got it, they can bring it, but I'm going to break their little heart.
I think
honestly, let them.
Yeah.
Hey. This is my news for everybody in the world. Let them.
Yep.
Let them. Who cares? Because at the end of the day, it's like what happens is what's going to be happening on the field. And that's what's most important.
But we're going to show the other team, too, that we have the best hospitality. So it doesn't matter. We're going to play football during football time, but before and after the game, we're still brothers and sisters of everybody. So
I love it.
That hospitality, I'm not going to give those secrets out. Quincy might, tell me I'm giving too much information, but they will be well taken care of as well while they're there.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So my final question for you, Heidi, is how can a player find out about these tryouts? Give us the when and the where and the skinny on all of that so fans and players and athletes can join in on the fun.
So they can go to our Facebook page or Instagram page. There is a post up. It's a sponsored and shared post on all of our platforms to sign up. There's also an email on there to send their films to Ned, our general manager. So that way he has the film ahead of time before you come out to the tryouts. And if they can also just message us. If they send a message or DM us, somebody's immediately going to respond to them, whether it's myself, Quincy, or Ned. So we're really adamant on making sure that we make that direct contact with them, even if they're just signing up. And then we also tell friends and families that are already on there, like if they want to be part of this team and they want to be an owner, they can go to our WeFunder. And that's also included on our page, and they can, sign up and do that kind of stuff and be an owner with their son that's down here. So this is his team too. So that's a family team to us. So they can find anything on their platform. They can hit us up on DM and somebody's going to respond back immediately.
Perfect. Love it.
That's amazing, man.
Yes.
I mean, I'm looking through all of this, bro. When I tell you, there are so many hashtags that you guys can find. Mm-hmm. So much fun that y'all can see.
So is there something that you ladies would like to see from us?
Man, you point me in the right direction of where to go.
Excuse me. Can I just say real quick on this show to everybody, this is the first time in all the years we've been doing this show that anyone has ever asked us, just little old us, what we want to see from y'all and what we can do. Listen, I think that in itself speaks volumes about the league right there.
But there's that form, guys.
If there's anything I can honestly say, it's just a family friendly, reasonably priced, everything outlandishly expensive right now, and just an exciting experience, really. And good talent, seeing good talent on the field is so underestimated sometimes that I think that it is really exciting and special to see what COFL has to offer. So that's my answer.
It definitely is. And players, you see that form? There it is, right there, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Get on that Texas Syndicate football page for Facebook and for Instagram, and hey, don't be afraid. You got it. They want it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We also want to we know that there's an Austin's. I think they're called the Austin Outlaws, the women's football team. Let them know that we are here to support them as well, and they will see us at their games cheering them on, because we are here to support everybody, whether it's baseball, the missions team, or it's a women's football team or anything. We are here to support everybody inside the community.
Oh, that's for sure. And I'll tell you right now, Heidi, after all of this said and done, I'm definitely going to be getting that information, because I want the A-Team out there doing some live spots, sharing to your Facebook page so we can show the community the unity that the COFL has to offer and that the Texas Syndicate is willing to bring. Man, I'm telling y'all, the time is now. Get in it while you can. Get them sponsorships, get them ownerships, and make it happen. How often can you say, I own a football team? I own a professional football team.
Yep.
Let's make it happen, Gavin.
All right, Heidi, thank you so much for coming on, and we'll be having you on again soon just to kind of get some updates on where everything is.
We might need to sneak something in next week because we might have some big releases coming next week. So
that's what I was hoping you were going to say.
Well, you might have to block out a little bit of a window for us then next week, if that's all possible.
Yeah, if I get some confirmations, I will text you and we'll get that. We might let you guys get the exclusive this time before Jay, you know.
I say women helping women is where it's at, guys.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much, and we will be in contact with you soon.
You have a
wonderful ma'am. Thank you, ladies.
So much, Heidi.
Thank you. Bye.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for some local, professional, family fun, community unity, the we over me mentality, you've got to check out the COFL and all the teams with the COFL, specifically the Texas Syndicate. Heidi is making it happen, folks, and we are proud to put forth our efforts into this wonderful, wonderful community as well.
Yes. Can't wait for some exciting things and maybe just a little bit of a nugget next week. So
I know I'm sitting here chomping at the bit for it. And I did not want to press. It's tough being in media because you want the scoop, but if you push too hard, you'll never get anything, you know.
I hear you. So with that being said, that was a great segue into let's talk UFL.
So, as you all know, coaches are being announced, players are being drafted, schedules have been posted. And yes, folks, the UFL 2026 season is going to be underway starting the 27th of March. Mark your calendars. The 10-week regular season will happen, and then you will have the 2-week postseason with the top 50% teams, which are only 4, still better than 0, for spring football. Guys, when I tell you that the kickoff is something to be amazed by, week 1, Friday night opener, y'all ready? The Stallions are taking on the Louisville Kings. My question to you, Amanda, how do you feel about a brand new team that has not had a season being part of the inaugural game?
I mean, it's to be expected, right? But also, I mean, let's talk more about how you have the Alabama boy over here coming in and is going to dominate. Okay, let me just put this in the ether right now. Everybody better not underestimate Mr. A.J. McCarron.
God, can you get off of him already?
I'm serious when I say
be all. I love him too. He's a great guy. His family's amazing. But seriously, you cannot expect one person, even the quarterback, to carry the whole team. And it's been such a ramp up with this draft. I don't know if they're going to have the protection. I just don't. I don't know that they're going to have the protection like they used to.
I'm sorry, but I think that his team says otherwise as far as his picks and the players that he's picked up. I think that it's speaking volumes already without him even being on the field, even though I am a little aggravated the fact that he took Gonzalez away from us. And not only that, our amazing kicker, he took to Blankenship.
Yep.
So
He
I'm
sure
not very
did.
happy about those transitions, but I'm happy for AJ. And like I said, don't underestimate him. Don't
Don't
underestimate.
underestimate the power of the Mac, huh? It's the return of the Mac. Well,
Yep.
that's Friday night. And of course, that will be
Mhm.
shown on ESPN because that will be the prime time game,
But hold
right?
that. Let's talk about this real quick.
Hmm.
Friday night games.
Yeah.
You see all the Friday night games going on. What do we think about that, Amber?
Friday night lights in the springtime, I don't see an issue with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering how much it's going to generate. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know that the tailgates are going to be as spectacular
Mm-hmm.
just because it's tough to be getting off of work, hitting the rush hour traffic, trying to
Mm-hmm.
get your game gear on to speed over to the stadium in time for the 7 p.m. Central Time kickoff, 8 p.m. Eastern. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, at the end of the day, are we going to see the tailgates on Friday nights? I don't know. We'll see. I do know for a fact that the casino with the Houston Gamblers will be in full force every single home game. And I
Mm-hmm.
have heard a couple of the other major tailgates are going to be doing the same. But it does lie the question is Friday Night Lights going to be a caveat that will help the UFL or will hurt the UFL? Only time will tell.
You know,
Only time will tell.
you know, I'm just gonna remain optimistic with this one.
I'm hoping so too. I
I
think
am.
Rapoli has definitely shaken up a lot of stuff. It's it's been some burn behind all of the changes for sure. There's been a lot of shakeup, but I
Mm-hmm.
think that he is taking the steps to try to point it in a direction that removes all of the past and makes it its own entity, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
So the Friday night games are good to go. Let's
But
before we go into other days, let's get through week one. So
okay.
Saturday is the rivalry Saturday because we've got two rivalry games on Saturday. You've got the
Mm,
DC Defenders going against the St. Louis Battlehawks in
mm-hmm.
St. Louis. And
Mm-hmm.
then you've got the Texas Showdown between the Houston Gamblers taking on the Renegades. So, what are we thinking about that? We're going to see any traveling, high rolling gamblers coming through?
Yeah. Listen, when it comes to St. Louis with the Battlehawks, I just have to say this. Yes, the stadium, in my opinion, week one always is rocking, right? It's going
Yeah.
to be explosive in there. It's so ecstatic to have Ricky Prohl back. I think that's amazing for St. Louis. Um, I think that's great, but e- e-
there,
but
there it is.
there's a there's a little but. I don't like that Abram Smith is coming back,
Hmm.
but I love that St. Louis has Latulis coming back. And
Yes.
I'm sorry, but that is one guy, in my opinion, that should have been on the field a lot more last season than he was.
Agreed.
So I'm
Agreed.
ecstatic to see an Abram Smith with the Latulis kind of going back and forth at each other. I think that could be explosive. Again, you have Jordan coming back into St. Louis, into the Battle Dome. And again, he is undefeated in the Battle Dome still. So will that still stay current
Yeah.
going into this season? So I'm curious about that. And I am also ready for the new prospects of the quarterbacks. I don't know if they've announced QB1s yet. I don't think that they have, but as a lot of St. Louis fans know, Brandon Silvers will be back again, and he did have a pretty good second half last season for the Battlehawks. So
Yeah.
I am curious about that. As we all know, Butler will be back. Pearson will be back. JPZ, obviously.
Right.
And so, yeah, like I'm
Yeah.
just,
And then you've
and
got
Silver's had a good relationship with Butler too. Like it looked like they did pretty good on the field together. So I'm curious to see what happens.
yeah. Well, and then for opening weekend, you're finishing off with two new teams, the Orlando Storm taking on the Columbus Aviators in both teams' first ever game.
I think Orlando's got that one.
Really?
Or should I say the San Antonio Brahmas? Oh no, I mean Orlando Storm. I mean,
Is that
he's
a little
got
bit
a
of shade
lot
that
of Brahma
I
players. He's
is
got
that
a
some
lot.
shade I'm sensing?
He's got a lot of Brahma players.
Well, they did
But
pick
he
up a
did
lot of
take
Brahma
a few
players,
games.
which, if I'm not mistaken, the season before last, they were Houston Roughnecks? Interesting. Just saying.
Isn't that what Ace Ventura does? Just saying.
Interesting. Soraka.
We watched that, you guys, when we were in Fort Worth. So
Yeah, we did.
it was pretty fun. Anyway.
So we got week 2 is going to be Friday Night Lights. It's going to be DC and Columbus in Ohio, in the Buckeye State, right? And then Houston's also going to be doing their home opener against Birmingham for Easter Sunday.
Against Birmingham?
Yeah. Yeah. Week 2 against Birmingham. But that game is going to be in the evening time at 5 p.m., which gives, I love this because I feel like they're listening to us regarding the schedule, allowing families to do the Easter Sunday thing, whether it's go to church and then hunt eggs after and you know, hang out with family, or, hey, you get to tailgate that much longer, right? But that's going to be their home opener for Houston Gamblers. And then Tuesday night, week 2 has a Tuesday night when Dallas Renegades and St. Louis take it off on Fox Sports 1 network. What are your thoughts on a Tuesday night game, Amanda?
Honestly, it's football, so I'll watch football whether it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Hey, as long as it's not Wednesday at 7 p.m. because everybody has a show to go to, right?
Yeah, that's Women Wednesday, okay? Unless the WFA is playing on a Wednesday,
I'll make the exception.
I'll make the exception.
Yes. Now here you go into week 3. Why is it taking all the way to week 3 for the defending UFL champions to have their home opener? Explain that one to me. The DC Defenders, I feel, got a little gypped in that. I think they should have had a home opener. And I think that maybe Houston should have gone week 3 for their home opener.
Horse Pucky.
I'm just saying. I think that would have been good. Because
guess what? It doesn't go on anyone's schedule. You know whose schedule it goes on? Truly, the stadiums.
Yeah,
what do you have open on this date? Great.
I know.
Great. Coordination.
But I'm just saying.
Which I'm just going to refer back to what Stephanie Jackson said. And if y'all missed that show, just go back and watch that one from last week. But as she said on that show, everyone, she said, anything women touch just turns to gold. Just poof, just like that. It's that easy.
So we get through week 5.
Who are we to say?
We'll skip week 4. I'm kidding.
Are you going down the whole UFL schedule?
I am. You know why?
Oh my word. What are we doing?
Here's the thing you gotta understand. You've got Mother's Day in there. You've got an unprecedented, here we go, Kentucky Derby is happening in the first weekend of May, which is why It starts Thursday for a game.
So are people going to show up with derby hats to the game? Are they going to create? I mean, honestly, I think the UFL should create something that whoever has the best hat wins something.
That would be amazing. We should make that a thing.
Yeah, we should.
All of you fans out there for the Derby game, and we're going to keep making you guys remember this. And who knows? Hey, we'll vote. We'll. Dude, I'm going to challenge you, Amanda. I'm challenging you to a Derby hat off.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think you bring forth your best Derby hat. I bring forth my best Derby hat. We post our picks and let the fans decide who takes the Derby.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do a picture of us. We're gonna do a picture of us like this with our hats on.
Yeah, sipping on a mint julep.
That would be amazing. Yes, we're doing it.
But
seriously, that would be an amazing. That would be something to really get the wives intrigued to go to a game.
To go to a
yes,
game,
honey, you get to go to a game. But not
best
only that,
Derby outfit wins free tickets to the next game. I think that should be a promo. It writes itself.
Just saying.
Especially for the Kings of all teams. Man.
I want to go to the game just so I can wear a dang hat there. Just so I can listen. It's not every day.
An obnoxiously large.
Exactly. It's not every day that you get to do that. I mean, seriously.
Right.
And your derby hat, you cannot wear those fat head hats like you have.
No. The noggins.
Is that what you call them? Noggins?
The oversized baseball caps. Those don't count, guys. Those do not count. I'm talking big straw hats with flowers and ribbons and maybe like little cutouts. Like, you've got to put some homemade flair into this. I want to see peacock feathers and little veils. Come on now. Y'all know how Derby's done. I'm counting on you women out there.
Oh, man. There's going to be people sitting in their seat trying to drink a beer, and they're going to have feathers flying in their drink. I got peacock feathers in my drink.
That's week 6. So week 7 is Mother's Day weekend. So ladies,
which should be every weekend. Just
back to back, right? You get back-to-back special weekends here because the Houston Gamblers is going to be hosting the Orlando Storm on Sunday night on FS1, right? So we've got a Tuesday game. We've got Friday Night Lights, which we were anticipating. We've got a Thursday night game. And then there's going to be a lot of promos. So I saw the promos. I'm loving the idea of the promos. I think Rapoli's really putting forth some effort. And I'm loving it. But, I mean, usually the games will be 2 p.m. Central Time on ABC, 5 p.m. Central Time on Fox News. And then those one-off games, it's either nationally televised on FSN or an FS1 on Fox or on ABC. But the 2026 championship, guys, they have announced the date already. And I'm here for it. June 13th at 2 p.m. Central Time. Location to be determined. But start marking your calendars. Start planning your time, maybe your travel. Let's show up and show out for the UFL Championship. I'm gonna love it. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
Get ready to climb up the Price is Right yodeler hill.
Hey,
little nugget.
Knock out them yodels. Come on now. At the end of the day, guys.
Yodel.
Are you trying to yodel?
That's how it goes. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. But
do it again. Do it again.
No, I'm not gonna do it again. I don't know what.
I
don't know what came across me to do that, but that's what you're gonna be doing when you go up that mountain. Anyway. I wanted to ask you, what are your thoughts on these Rapoli changes thus far? this season.
Man, I mean, I'm enjoying the Tuesday and Thursday night games. I don't know how that's going to fare over for seats, like butts
Mm-hmm.
in seats. I think that's going to be more the viewership, but I think it's a smart move because viewership can outweigh butts in seats for the most part. You get 500,000 viewership, that's way better than 30, 40, 50,000 in seats. Now, of
Mm-hmm.
course, you want the seats to be filled so the game looks exciting and the crowd's really into it. I get that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, come on, the viewership is where sponsors happen, commercials happen, the media gets involved, that kind of stuff. I mean, you've got Derby weekend, Mother's Day weekend, Father's Day weekend, Memorial weekend, Tuesday night games, Thursday night games, Friday night lights, Saturday, Sunday. Like, you can't, if you miss a game, you're just missing it out on purpose at this point. You've
Mm-hmm.
got
Mm-hmm.
more opportunity to go see something than you did before. And I'm here
Mm-hmm.
for it. I really am. The giveaways, I mean, like, there's really been some thought into it. I love it. What about you? What are your thoughts?
Well, seeing as the St. Louis Cardinals have not been that great, and I don't see what's going to happen with them, but I will say Archie is getting around in St. Louis. Archie, the Battle Hawk, has been getting
Mhm.
around in St. Louis doing a lot of community things, but also going to a lot of schools. That's been
Nice.
really special and very cool to see. So the Battlehawks definitely either they are posting more about what they are doing or they are doing more. But either way, I'm here for it. I love it. I saw the street sweeper for the Battlehawks the other day. Always he comes down the street I work on Laclede Avenue. So yeah, it was pretty cool to see the Battlehawk symbol, and I took a quick pic the other day. So that was cool to see. But honestly, I just have to say I'm ready for it. I don't know that I'm. It's one of those things that it's like when the NFL is over, I want to go into the next thing right away.
Right, right.
So it's like that little leg time that I'm not ready for.
I like
But
the lag time. It gives you
yeah.
enough of a break to want to crave it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I do
Well,
want to say too that Balaj going to the Kings. I mean, I think that was a great
I
move.
thought it was a good pickup. I really did.
Good on you. That is what I'm going to say on
I
that.
think that was one of the flabbergasts moves.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, I have
McClendon. What do we feel about McClendon going to the Aviators?
the
There,
aviator.
Amber.
Man,
Is
I'm a
he
little
a
irritated by it.
traitor or is he a
You know
yeah?
what though? I will say when we found out when the as a Predator couple when they found out and the super fans in Houston found out that the Roughnecks were gone and the Gamblers were coming, a lot of them were burned. Believe it or not, it was the players that reached out and kind of showed us some support and saying, "Man, we really hope to see you out there this coming season. We really, want to see you." To the point that some of the super fans changed their persona. We now have a Joker's
Mm-hmm.
Wild
Mm-hmm.
as a Gambler super fan instead of a Rig Rocker. How crazy
Yes.
is that? You're
And
gonna
if
see,
you haven't seen that video and you
bro.
have not followed him yet, go
Get
check out that video
on it
that he posted.
now. When I say
Impressive.
it is amazing, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There you go. Just look for that.
All right.
Put it up there. Put it up there.
Mm-hmm.
Look for that, and you
Mm-hmm.
will see what we're
Mm-hmm.
talking about with these men. He is all in for these gamblers, and it's awesome, and I'm here for it. I do know that there's going to be some introductions with the various organizations starting this weekend. The
Mm-hmm.
gamblers are actually going to be hosting their open town hall kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
and Coach Sumlin is going to be there. So there's going to be a few questions that I'd like to ask and get some answers behind. Hopefully, I'll be able to, fingers crossed, and see what Texas especially Houston Gamblers, have in store for the UFL and how that is going to be an impact.
And the St. Louis meet and greet, I believe, is also this Sunday as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So I will be there, and I'm going to actually bring my son too.
Ooh, I love it.
Yes, so I'm excited to see how he does. So that'll be fun.
Nice.
Fun.
Nice. So any
Mhm.
final comments about the schedule and the teams and so far? I know we talked about some of the players. I want to save some more of the players. We're gonna get into the players. Don't worry.
I know.
Plenty of time, folks. Plenty of time to get your derby hats ready. Make sure your Mother's Day is taken care of and planned.
Mhm.
Valentine's Day, so it's not going to interfere. That's going to get taken care of. I mean, plenty of time. You're good to go.
And honestly, everyone, if you have not gotten your season tickets yet, definitely get your season tickets. Single game tickets will be going on sale. I believe it's the 31st of this month, I believe.
Yes.
For pre-sale. And then February 1st, I believe they go on sale
Right.
fully. Also, go to the St. Louis Slam, well, here in St. Louis. Go to the St. Louis Slam's page to also check out their schedule. Their schedule for this year is out.
Yes.
You will see me at some of those games for sure. I will be watching. Yeah, I'm really excited for Slam too. And happy belated birthday to Jada, because she had a birthday yesterday. So happy belated to her from us here. Did you have anything else you wanted to say?
No, I'm just
What is excuse me?
What?
Excuse me?
Man.
Lucy, you have to explain it to do.
I have nothing.
You better say.
I have nothing.
You have
I
nothing.
will tell you that this is where I will tell you.
Put this up? How's he going to put this up right here? And then you say, I have nothing.
I have nothing.
You have nothing?
It is all in his very capable hands. But I will say this much. Get ready for a Houston twist, or should I say spin, on a Predator update for the Gamblers reveal.
And need I ask, will this Predator couple be sitting in the same vicinity or area per usual?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The hop zone will be out and open. We will be front row end zone as always, off to the side, because we're making sure that the shade hits us first. Because
is that so that's what it is, huh?
Oh yeah. Hey, we got our colors are black and red and gold. Those poor guys in Houston, let me tell you, for black to be the main color in a southern state. Oh man, that heat. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but more power to them. That's where they get the athleticism in. But yeah.
See, and everyone in Houston complains about the heat, but then you go inside and you literally feel like you walked into a freezer. Ice pack. I mean, it's freezing everywhere you go. When I was up there, I thought oh man. I had to wear snuggies up there, people.
Man.
Oh my gosh, it's so darn cold inside people's houses.
With all of that being said, fans, feel free to reach out to us if you've got any questions, comments, concerns, or want to share anything from any of your teams, whether it's the Orlando Storm, the Louisville Kings, the Columbus Aviators, right? Look, I almost slipped up and said the M word. St. Louis Battlehawks, DC Defenders, the Houston Gamblers, the Dallas Renegades. Did I miss anybody? Oh, yeah, the Birmingham Stallions.
Such a hater.
I'm kidding.
Such a hater.
I'm kidding. It's the return of the Mac. Come on. Who wouldn't be out there for it? Let us know what your thoughts are regarding UFL, good, bad, or ugly. We'll
Mm-hmm.
definitely share them out here on the ATeam. With that being said,
Mm-hmm.
guys, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Amber, and
I'm Amanda.
we'll catch you guys next week, same time, same channel for your Woman Crush Wednesday show, the ATeam.
Bye, y'all.